The governor of Delta State, Sheriff, and former governor, Okowa, former presidential candidate of the PDP, has surrendered all the PDP structure in Delta State to the APC. I repeat, governor of Delta State, Sheriff, who won the elections on the premise of the PDP, and former governor, who is Okowa, and also vice presidential candidate of the PDP just 2 years ago, surrendered all the structure of the PDP to the APC. Why did they do so? Remember, EFCC is on its trail, Okowa's trail, of 1.3 trillion naira, accused of embezzling 1.3 trillion naira belonging to the state. Now, look at what Okowa said. On Twitter, his name is Dr. Ifeanyi Ato Okowa. He said, "Our move is bold, strategic, patriotic, and well-intentioned." He gave excuses that now the reason why they are collapsing the structure of PDP in Delta State is to connect to the center, to Abuja, which is APC. A right-thinking person, a doctor for that matter, somebody who started, I think, as a chairman. He has been in government all his life under the PDP. But for selfish interest, he's coming out to use English to bamboozle Nigeria. I've told you, when these people want to commit all sorts of atrocities, they use English. Our move is bold, strategic, patriotic, and well-intentioned. My brother, tell us the real reasons. These are not reasons why you should collapse the structure of the PDP in Delta State and join the APC. After we heard that EFCC is on your trail for 1.3 trillion naira of the state. If not that we have foolish people that are called Nigerians, all these things, they will not bust your campaign, scatter everything. But because we have docile people, the educational system in Nigeria is preparing docile people, people that don't think out of the box. When Tinubu was governor of Lagos State, he was almost the only opposition. We know how Obasanjo treated Tinubu. Did he stop him? Did he link up to another party? He was able to stand his ground. The Tinubu everybody hates. I'm not supporting a Tinubu, but this young man, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has some traits that some of these useless politicians don't have. The reason is because you want to connect to the center to attract development. My brother, the 1.3 trillion naira where EFCC they pursue you for, what have you used the money to do? Your former governors, the former governors of Delta State, remember, looking at the allocation, 13% on oil. Delta collects one of the biggest money in Nigeria. And when you look at Delta State, you don't see the reflection of those money, those billions they always collect from federal government allocation. You don't see the reflection. So connecting to the center will stop APC government from giving you your allocation. Is that what you're telling me? Such flimsy excuses tells us the kind of persons that we have in power. That these people that spoil Nigeria, they cannot solve the problem. You see all these people who say they don't do for corridor of power since 1999. Let's just start with 1999. They are part of the problem. People that are part of the problem, do you think they can solve the problem? Let me look at the actions. Somebody says, Fabulous says on Twitter, the government of Delta State is ensuring that Delta State is no longer missing out on critical federal projects anymore. We have been opposition to the federal government for 10 years now. No more. Our move is bold. You are lying. It is strategic. Patriotic. No, you are not patriotic. It's a selfish interest. Well-intentioned. You intentionally collapse the structure of PDP because of EFCC. The fear of EFCC is the beginning of wisdom. We have said this. It will get to a point whereby it is the government against the people. You don't have credible leaders. You have selfish leaders, wherever they find themselves. These are people that are there for personal gain, not for the people. Whatever you see they are doing is aesthetics. They are doing magic. See, until we change this system, nothing is going to happen. Nothing reasonable is going to happen, my brother. PDP controlled 26 states when Tinubu was in the opposition. Tinubu stood his ground until he's able to become president now. These people have been moving from one party, giving flimsy excuse, from one excuse to another, telling Delta people. When you were even running for vice presidential candidate, Labour Party won Delta State. So you have zero electoral value. If they conduct election, free and fair election today, Labour Party will still win Delta State, whether I like it or not. We understand how politicians build structure these days. When somebody has political power, people are looking, the way people are looking for how to make money fast through MMM. That's how people are looking for how to get free money from government officials. So if you have a local government chairman or somebody who's a councillor, so many people will just want to flock around the councillor for what they are going to get. And they use those people that flock around them as structure. They will give them, like, this is your responsibility. Make sure you manipulate the people. Make sure you kick out threats. Make sure you play politics. Make sure they will not form a quorum. They are there because of what they are going to eat. So the kind of system we are practicing bring up selfish leaders. The selfish leaders always emanate from this kind of system. So the people you see all around them, they are there for, I will have said it, that is not an organic crowd. Because when they had that event, we saw many people with different uniform. That is the normal thing. They go buy uniform, carry car, give you, say money, come collect money. Let's run this thing. That is what they usually do because they have no electoral value. They don't have the mandate of the people. From APC up till down, they don't have the mandate of the people. If the system is not rigged, the people will reject them. Even the people waiting for there, if they conduct election there, and the people have to vote their own conscience, none of them will win elections all around there. Everybody is there to just get what they want. That is just the politics in Nigeria. That's why you can never move forward with all this. If I say Nigeria no go better, doesn't mean say my life no go better. I've given this analogy before. Children of Israel in Egypt, they were in Goshen. There was famine in Egypt. But the children of Israel were enjoying. That is how Nigeria is going to be for me and my family. And those that are standing on the promises of God. Let me not go to religion now. Just Nigeria with this system of leaders will never ever get better. If you like, pray from now to tomorrow. If you like, do fasting and prayer to tomorrow. It is you God will bless in the midst of this crisis. Because the system is rigged against itself. Let's not deceive ourselves. All these our leaders, they are these people that have been general overseers, since 1999, since democracy. This is how many years now? This 2005. 26 years of democracy, we have been praying and praying. Things are even getting much more worse. We have been voting in bad leaders. Despite the fact that we have many pastors come up every now and then and say we must pray for Nigeria. Say God don't answer that prayer. Why we have countries that don't even pray at all? In quote, the way Nigeria prays. Don't even pray. That the small prayer they pray with clean heart. Things are working in those countries. But here we have leaders. Tomorrow now, you see them, they will go church. On Sunday, they watch. They will go church. Go do Thanksgiving because of, say, they collapse structure. After stealing money, they collapse structure. So that EFC will not go after them. A heavyweight like a Okowa. Yeah, connecting to the center. Connecting to the center, does it stop you from implementing projects? Does it stop you from providing for your citizens? What is your position as a governor? Does Tinubu, they give you allocation? The allocation. Does Tinubu tamper with your IGR? Like for you to generate income internally from your state? So what is the critical project you want? Federal government, where we say you people understand, look at Warri Refinery. Chebi is a critical project. They used $800 and something million to resuscitate it. Nowhere. Nowhere. So don't use those things and bamboozle anybody that is critical. Critical for what? Critical for what? The ones that is in your hands. What have you used to do? 8 years. You spend 8 years. You're supposed to give out this book. See, at the verse this morning. At the verse. You see them, they'll come, they wear white clothes. They speak English. I am doctor. This. They go to church, they sing. And gullible Nigerians will be carried away by these ruiners, these vampires. Gullible Nigerians will be carried away. No integrity, no morality. If you have leaders like this, and they will spread their virus across the populace. You see Yahoo, people go naked on social media. No morality anymore because we have a leadership that promotes and propagates immorality. Snatch it, grab it, and run away with it. We have an unapologetic leadership that propagates immorality. No morals. They don't care about morals. They want results. You build... Oh God. Even Tinubu is even better than them. He stayed in one party at least. He stayed in one party. He did merger and whatever he did. But what is the essence of joining the APC? Can somebody explain to me, like a 5-year-old boy, why join the APC? Why? Can you convince me that is the reason I'm joining the APC? We have Alex Otti there. Alex Otti, look at what he's doing in Abia State. We know the games APC is playing. I can use Abia State analogy to explain to you why this guy is afraid. We know the games that they are playing. Now, take a look at Alex Otti and what he's doing in Abia State. Using the funds, mega funds he has in Abia State to resuscitate the state, and people there, they can confirm it. It is not this one that you go and gaslight. Look at his performance, how he is building roads and even having these close relations with the people. That state is a Labour Party state. We know that Alex Otti came from APC and joined the Labour Party. It is a Labour Party state. Look at how Benjamin Kalu threatened the governor of the state. They are not concerned about good governance. What APC does is that they threaten you. Look at what is happening in Delta. Look at EFCC case and Okowa. Look at what Benjamin Kalu is doing to Alex Otti, threatening a state governor that he cannot be the number 4th person, or be number 5th person in Nigeria, and his own state will belong to another party. So for APC, it is a party thing. The kind of politics they play, it is a party. They don't care about the wealth of the people. They just want to hold on to power and want their people to be in power. It's all about... So, Alex Otti, is he not bringing development to the people? Must he have to connect to the center? It is because the APC have something against you. That's why they want you to join their ranks. Tinubu, I have said it over and over again. Tinubu wants to become president 8 years. Whatever it takes. He wants to close in the ranks of southern Nigeria. That's what he's doing. He doesn't care about whether the state is being run by another party and they are doing well. He doesn't care about that. That will not even concern him. Doesn't care about that. All he cares is that I must return as president, and I must make sure that all the leaders in southern Nigeria join APC. I will look at if I can be able to hold them through AFCC or whatsoever, then bring them to my party. That is what is happening. Remember, Okowa, you are going to... I heard that this man is a strong man, is a fetish man. I heard so. Somebody said so from Delta State. Maybe people don't regard God. You don't regard human beings. You just do things and you believe you can come and deceive people. Look at Abia State. Look at what is happening. Abia State doesn't have to connect with the center. The reasons why you hear Abia join the APC is because if Labour Party is being... The leg is shaking. The leg is shaking. First, it's about good governance of the people. You see Ojiso Okalu now. Look at what Ojiso Okalu was saying. that Tinubu is not happy with what's happening in Abia State. I told you that their plan is to make sure that they collapse every structure in favor of Tinubu so that they can return. They don't care about whether the people are enjoying electricity or good roads or anything. It's for them to be in power. And when they get into power, what do they use the power for? To enrich themselves, their wives, their children, their political whatever. Look at Lawike. Before he left as a governor, look at how many people he employed. He was building a structure. And these people, they will need billions of naira to sustain that structure against the interest and will of the people, against the welfare of the people. So, them building structure for themselves, Tinubu building a structure for himself, it will be against the welfare of the people because he will need money to sustain those structure. Instead of where they use money, do something better, they use and they bribe people up and down. Their interest is to capture this, capture that. It's a shame. Tompolo, the same thing. You come out to say that Tinubu is a good leader, he has the capacity. Let him complete his 8 years. We know that you have a contract with federal government. We know every government that comes, you are playing politics, you align with whatever they are doing. It is a shame that there's nothing like integrity. When the Igbo start looking at you people, they call you people black. They have a reason why they are calling you people black. And you are showing them good reasons why they are calling you people black people. Black people. They mentioned about a country in Africa, Congo. The gold in Congo is owned by, I think, a Canadian company. I believe so. I think, let me check. A Canadian company. Who are those that are benefiting? It is the foreign company that is handling the gold of a country. They have almost 80% benefit from the natural resource of a country, and they give the country 20% of the profit. Imagine I have gold in my country, and somebody from outside come into my country, build infrastructures, pay tax. At the end of the day, he gains over 80% from whatever he's going to take from my country, and I'm gaining 20%. Is that good business? So why am I bringing this analogy? These guys have shown that they cannot manage anything. That's why you see Shell, all these oil companies are being managed by foreign entities, because a black man with their black leadership cannot manage anything. Look at what refinery. You cannot manage. If we both come manage them now, then they steal our oil now, that we're going to complain. But it is left in your hands to manage as Nigerians. You cannot manage anything. I have said this since 1960. All these black leaders, nothing. If you take Nigerians out of Nigeria, bring Americans into Nigeria, you see how Nigeria will transform in the next 5 years. 5 years with the natural resources. 5 years, you see the transformation. You have opportunity to run a society with abundant resources. You failed. You come and be who caused Nigerians? Somebody must have caused Nigerians, and that person no do well, no do better. The Canadian company, I think I have it here. I think I'm going to search it. They were saying that, why would you blame us from gaining so much from Congo's gold? Why would you blame us when you cannot manage your economy, your resources? You cannot build a plant. You don't have the technology. Okay, these are oil here. Does Nigeria have the technology? It is Oyibo that bring the technology for us. Now they help us come build all those things to drill oil. What do you have? Ordinary leadership to help your people. You cannot. People are building tech hubs. There are so many things are being well, we are where we are because we accepted the kind of leadership that we are experiencing today. We are where we are. An average Nigerian does not have any clue of how life is supposed to be. Because the education you have is rubbish education. Your education you are locked up in a box whereby you recite some things. You are locked up in a box. You cannot come out and reason for yourself. That's why, if it were in a sane society, someone like Okowa, they're supposed to stone them from there. Nobody's supposed to attend that rally. But you see, both people will get masters, PhD, professor, all of them attend the rally. And when you are addressing a professor, you don't address him as doctor, they'll be angry. Their own professor and doctor, we don't see the benefits to the society whatsoever. When you want to rig elections, now the same professor will help politicians rig elections. Now then go the angry black man. Why won't these Westerners come and steal your resources when you have no clue, no vision, nothing? You have no capacity. And we have capacity. Capacity for what? Capacity for what? A local government chairman. If they make me local government chairman today, in my own state, somebody will build road, you go be happy. I build road. You go build school, we build school. We are bringing, they will look for all those English to bamboozle their gullible Nigerians. You build road and school. Somebody, an SS3 student, if he's a local government chairman, the money is there. The road is supposed to be built. You carry money, you give a construction company, they build road. What exceptional thing did you do? I don't know. What exceptional thing did you do? The money is there. It's like when you want to build a house, you get money to build a house. The money is there. What is the exceptional thing? Not that you worked for the money is already there. You already have resources. You wake up, God creates you, you wake up, you come with resources. And the resources are there. Other countries had to work to get resources available for them to build. But the resources are already there. And you are still backward. And you say they have not cost you people, Nigerians. May God help Nigeria.